Welcome back to the Lions Den. And now, as a student here at Emerson College, I know that finals are getting closer, but hopefully you at home can find a way to fit exercise into your busy schedule.
Yep, but you know, Dan, for some students at Emerson, exercise is actually a crucial part of their daily routine. Our in-season teams are hard at work. So right now we're going to check in with the softball team and see what they've been up to lately.
Some of the reason why we've done well is the addition of our freshman pitchers. It's really the thing that we were missing last year was consistency pitching.
We have unbelievable freshmen. They've exceeded all expectations this year.
Well, in softball, pitchers can throw day after day and game after game, unlike baseball where a baseball pitcher usually only can throw once every 4 or 5 days.
Pitching kind of sets the pace of the game, you know. If a pitcher's struggling, then, you know, the whole team kind of suffers in a way.
Every play, the pitcher's involved. So it's like you pitch the ball and either they're going to get a hit or they're not. And it's just one of those things where even if you're hitting, you have to worry about the pitching.
Considering it's such a small field, you really need that upper hand, that advantage, knowing your pitchers are going to do their jobs.
I think we're the best team in the league.
Our work ethic is pretty much unparalleled in the league. We did an unbelievable strength and conditioning program in the off season that I don't think anyone else, probably a few teams in the country even do it.
Most other teams have 4 or 5 pretty good players, where I think that we have, 1 through 19, I think we're some of the best players, and some of these kids were recruited to play at a higher level, at Division II and Division I level, and they chose Emerson because of the academics, and we've benefited from that.
We really have no bickering, nothing like that. We're just a cohesive group.
It's so impressive how well the whole team gets along, and coming into that, just being so welcomed as a freshman, it really helps out.
I think it's our team chemistry. We have a great bond, and that's something that you need to trust people on and off the field.
Now, as you can tell, the girls are having a great season so far. Their record is 20-6 overall. We look forward to seeing how the rest of their season goes and as they continue through the playoffs.
Yep. Now, Dan, if you've noticed, there's one important part of keeping in shape at Emerson that we haven't talked about yet, and that's nutrition. So right now we have Robin Kievit here in the studio to talk to us about ways to keep an eye on what you're eating while you're at school.
Welcome, Robin,
Thank
to the
you.
Lions Den.
Thank you
It's
for
great to
having
have you
me.
here.
Thank you.
Now, you've been here for 3 years.
Yes.
What is the biggest problem that faces students here on campus with their dining and nutrition options?
I'd say things that come up are eating healthy in the dining hall, how to do that. If you're an off-campus student, how to do that on a budget, sometimes not on a budget, but very often on a budget. I see a lot of athletes, so a lot of the teams you've mentioned, I see a lot of those people in terms of better performance, weight gain during the season, keeping weight on, proper nutrition, hydration. I do see eating disorders, disordered eating, patients' allergies.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's a good comprehensive review.
Yeah.
So if you were going to go into the dining hall, or you were advising a student going into the dining hall, I mean, you've got hamburgers, you've got pasta, cereal, salad, everything you could imagine, basically. What do you think would be the healthiest option to choose from?
Variety is the key. I start with that.
Okay.
Person to person, very, very independent recommendations. So I can't give you exactly one answer, except I will say this. Imagine a circle, a plate. Half of it should be fruits and vegetables, a quarter carbs, rice, potatoes, dark starches, wheat bread, things like that. And the other quarter nutrition. So the plate rule, if you can do that, you should be set.
Very good. Now,
I'll try that.
you mentioned each student is a case-by-case basis. What does a student do, or how do you interact with a student when they come to you with an appointment? How does the process go in which they want to get healthier? How do you conduct a process?
They call to schedule an appointment. The
Okay.
initial nutrition eval is 45 minutes. There's a consult form that I ask be filled out before they come in. If they can fill in a food journal or a journal of their food and exercise and fluid and mood sometimes for 3 to 7 days, exceedingly helpful. And then they're provided with a goal, a wellness and nutrition goal list when they leave. They have to agree to what we write down because it's all about them.
Very good.
So.
And now, I know I live on campus right now, but next year I'm going to move off campus. So what are the tips you would have for students moving off campus? Because a lot of times you have to cook for yourself.
Right.
You don't really want to cook, and you don't have time to.
Right.
So
I have a lot of articles saved in my office that I go over with students, print out for them on eating on their own. I ask them to bring in grocery receipts so we can go over them and well round them off to things that they need, and I can provide a comprehensive grocery list for them so they can take that with them. And then how to prepare meals ahead of time so you're not just cooking just for you, just that one time, so you can save it for other meals.
Cool. I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah. It comes with your tuition.
Oh, well,
There
students
you go.
take advantage of that for sure. Robin, we thank you for
Thank
joining
you
us
so
on the
much.
Lions
I
Den.
appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, that's our show for today. We'd like to send out a thank you note to the men's soccer team, the softball team, our fitness trainer, Caitlin, and our nutrition expert, Robert, for their cooperation with today's show.
We'll see you all next time, and don't forget to keep it right here at the Lions Den, where Emerson sports are always the main event.